Before we came on air tonight, I spoke to the retired marine salvage expert, Captain John Noble. Now, he told me despite claims from officials, he thinks the chance of finding survivors now is incredibly slim.
I think the chances now are minimal. If they do find people, it will be a miracle and a credit to the rescuers, but I wouldn't hold out too much hope.
Because they will have had to find an air pocket. Is that probably the only way they can survive?
It is. It's the only way. I mean, the water temperature is cold enough itself to induce hypothermia, and I suspect it's probably too late now, even with air pockets.
Yeah, that is dreadful, really, isn't it, for the families and all concerned. And what do you think they will try and do with the ship? Will they try and turn it upright, or will they try and get divers into the ship to find potentially bodies of the people who are missing?
Well, they'll try for bodies with divers first, because that reduces the delay. Getting an operation to right her will take, I suggest, some weeks to be mobilised. So they'll want to be getting on with body recovery. That doesn't mean to say there won't be bodies when they bring her upright.
What do you think went wrong?
It appears that she hit something on the seabed, or possibly there was an internal explosion in one of the machinery spaces, a fuel tanker, something like that. We don't know, and the investigators will be looking for that and at that very closely.
And the evacuation process seems to have been a real mess, with mixed messages. People told to stay in their cabins, people told to jump into the water. What should have happened?
Well, what should have happened, with the benefit of hindsight, when they stopped in the water and took the list on, they should have swung all the lifeboats out and thrown all the life rafts into the water to maximise the platforms for survivors to get to. What happened, quite frankly, was a mess.
And we understand that the captain is now under a criminal investigation. What is likely to happen to him, do you think?
Well, that's difficult to say. I know the Korean system. I have visited a captain in a Korean jail, and he is for a fairly unpleasant time, I can assure you. And I suspect they will go for him.